Headlines on Monday sounding loud warnings about how Trump's second presidency could slide toward dictatorship prompted a harsh backlash from allies of former president, who is at the top of GOP primary polls just weeks before Iowa caucuses. Washington Post. The Atlantic and New York Times have published news in recent days referring to the Trump dictatorship, and suggesting that the new Trump presidency poses a threat to democracy. The Times wrote that Trump's second term will probably be more radical than his first. All these articles calling Trump a dictator are about one thing: legitimizing illegal and violent behavior. As we get closer to the election, Trump ally Sen. J.D. Vance wrote on his former Twitter account, X, "Everyone needs to take cold pills. It's August 2016 again. The skyrocketing costs of healthcare are worrying millions." Trump senior advisor Jason Miller wrote to X he is pushing his opponent off the campaign trail and hiding from the press. The Dems, their allies in the media, have stopped discussing the issues and turned to name-calling. Rhetorical fearmongering, he added. The Atlantic announced Monday that magazine's January-February issue will be devoted to what the second Trump term will mean for immigration, civil rights, Justice Department, climate and more. The magazine's editor-in-chief, Jeffrey Goldberg, wrote an editor's note titled "A Warning" to promote the series. The New York Times on Monday published its latest article in a series focusing on what Trump's second term could mean for the country. Journalists noted that Trump's rhetoric on the campaign trail has caused increasing alarm and has been compared to historical fascist dictators and contemporary populist dictators. And the opinion column in the Washington Post, editor-in-chief Robert Kagan, was headlined "Trump's dictatorship is becoming increasingly inevitable. We must stop pretending." A comprehensive statement that Trump's re-election could put the United States on the path to becoming a dictatorship, revealed. Trump's allies have dismissed buildup as latest example of media outlets turning against former president, who routinely calls press fake news and has previously called some journalists enemies of people. This is just another version of the media's failed and baseless Russia collusion hoax. Trump campaign spokesman Stephen Chung said of the Atlantic Project, claiming that the magazine will soon go bankrupt because no one will read this nonsense. Some of Trump's allies in Congress have also taken aim at recent headlines suggesting Trump could rule like a dictator. Addressing the report in the Atlantic, Rep. Mike Waltz accused the left of using the same hysterical scare tactics to attack Trump in 2016 and 2020. Rep. Wesley Hunt, citing his Washington Post op-ed, claimed the left had entered full panic mode, and suggested that another Trump term would mean the end, not the beginning, of dictators in America. But news outlets in